Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 2, Episode 6 promo for Euphoria. We just got done watching the episode. I jumped right into this. I feel like I ran a marathon. I feel like my heart has beat through my chest. I can't believe how much tension there was in this episode. I didn't think you could trump last episode with Cal. The speech at the end with Cal, I was speechless for like 5 minutes because he just was ripping into everybody. Now, for an entire 45 to 50 minutes, we go on this adventure with Rue where she burns every bridge humanly possible with family, her mother, her sister, Jules, Elliot, Cassie. I mean, Maddie's probably her friend now. Maddie's probably like, Rue, thank you so much. But deep down inside, it's like a kill the messenger kind of thing where now every time she sees Rue, she's probably going to be like, yeah, you're the one that told me how my best friend was banging my ex-boyfriend who I wanted to have babies with and marry, and I thought I was rekindling things with. And not for nothing, it also isn't like an admirable thing she did. Kat and all them are going to think, Rue, what a piece of shit you are. You came to this girl's house, and just because you're a selfish asshole, you outed her. Cassie is probably never going to forgive her. Jules and Elliot are trying to help her, but she said and did a lot of mean things. What's going to happen with Lori? She injected her with morphine, so now she's probably going to become a heroin addict. We got these scary looking dudes with guns that work for Lori that are probably going to hunt her down. They're probably selling young girls, if not adult girls, in the sex trade. And that's pretty much what Lori said. I'm going to sell you. If you don't give me my money, I'm going to sell you. In the midst of all this, Rue also robbed some guy's house. She stole a gun. She stole $2,000, a bunch of jewelry, and she's hardcore withdrawing from drugs. Pistol Fezco tried to rob his house. Ashtray saw that. How many other people did she destroy relationships with? The cops were after her. They were chasing her all over town. Are they still looking for her? Did they get a legitimate ID on her? Like, so many things. Let's jump into the promo. We'll talk more after. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited reactions, all the shows on the channel. If you're seeing this on YouTube, we are as far ahead as possible on this show and seasons ahead on all the other shows. Hundreds of exclusives only on Patreon. Link at the end. If not, here we go, guys. Season 2, Episode 6, promo for Euphoria. Where do we go from here? Cassie looks like she's leaving.
I'm sure most people would say the world would be a better place without
She's
me.
hurting.
I don't disagree. I wish I could say I didn't mean any of it. I thought it.
Did you become like a good person?
I felt it.
You made it sound like an emergency.
I said it.
She's breaking up with Ethan.
Oh, she needs an exorcism.
Don't worry, I'm not here to apologize.
See, they're editing tricks here.
I want to murder her.
What about Nate?
I have a few ideas.
Their editing is great on these. All right, guys, so there's a lot of things in the editing here. I've learned that this show has phenomenal editing in the promos. A lot of things do happen in the next episode, but there's about 25 to, I don't know, 40% that doesn't or happens in the following episode. I'm starting to piece them all together. I didn't watch this show as it aired season 1. I marathoned season 1 the day before season 2 dropped this year. Obviously, it was a couple of weeks ago. So this show is fresh to me. I've only been watching it for going on about a month and a half at this point. Maybe they did things like this in the promos for season 1 and you guys were prepared, but I'm starting to realize how well done they are. So I went back and rewatched it again real quick after the fact, and there are a lot of little things in here. It looks like Cassie might be running away from home. There's issues with her mom. Her mom's like, she needs an exorcism. And it looks like the mom is blaming her because she's like, they weren't even together. It wasn't even her boyfriend. And she's freaking out, screaming, yelling, showed someone with a box cutter. It looked like it might have been Cassie. It also looked like she might have had it when she was leaning against the oven. Like, I don't know. These people could be suicidal. These people could be cutters. These people could be trying to hurt other people. In the end there, Maddie's going like, I got a couple ideas for Nate. We saw a revolving barrel of a gun. Rue stole a gun. I don't know if that happened. There was a gun in the safe in the episode we just watched where Rue took the money. Maybe she didn't take the gun. Maybe she left the gun. I would think you'd want to take the gun, especially if you're dealing with drug dealers that you owe tons of money to and you're on the run from cops and everything else. Now, you don't want a gun if you're going against cops and your family and your friends and stuff like that, because obviously something bad might happen. But you're obviously dealing with some very dangerous people. There are guys that are watching you sleeping in bed at a drug dealer's house that are constantly armed with guns. And that dude is scary. The scariest thing to me aren't the muscly, crazy dudes. Even though that bald guy had some size to him, he had some muscles, he was a little ripped, he had a crazy tan with his wife beater, but that dude scares me because he's batshit crazy. He like that's what scares me more than anything. Crazy people that got nothing to lose, and that dude falls in that realm. We also see what looks like Nate starting to work out. I mean, Nate is an athletic guy, so he works out, but they're showing him doing like workout montage kind of things in the promo. I'm starting to think he's going to have it out with his dad or something. Maybe Nate is going to lose his shit. It showed him going to somebody saying, I'm not here to apologize, but the editing tricks us. So it's either Maddie or Cassie, most likely. Possibly Cal, but I don't think so, because they didn't show a whole lot of Cal in that promo. And I feel like the promos, even though the editing is great, they focus on the right people. Even though it could be Cal, I feel like since we didn't see Cal at all in that promo, that it's not likely him that is who Nate is talking to. It's got to be Cassie and Maddie. I feel like the majority of the people in this were Cassie, Maddie, and Rue, because it's showing Rue is likely the person who was coming in the house at the end of the episode. The way the episode ended was the mom was like Rue and then went to black. So my guess is that was probably Rue coming home, because now we see she's home safe. She's going through withdrawal. It looks like the mom is on the phone. She's sitting in bed with Gia, and it looks like her family's trying to like band around her. Bad things are going to happen. Even if all her friends and family forgive her, she now had morphine injection. She now has the taste of another drug in her body, on top of already being the worst drug addict in the show. Jules and Elliot, I don't know where they went, but they're on the outs. Kat looked like she finally took Ethan to a nice restaurant to break the news that she doesn't want to be with him anymore. That's, to me, the most subtle of everything going on. That Kat has problems with the fact that Ethan is boring and she doesn't want to be with him. And Lexi is dealing with her own thing in her own mind, and she might have a thing for Fez, but we don't even need to worry about that stuff. Where's Fez? What's going on with Mouse and Ashtray? And oh my God, there's so much going on, but so much happened in that trailer. They also kept showing a disc, Maddie and a disc. Now, did Maddie put the files of Cal on the disc? Is that like a blackmail thing? Because we saw the disc, we saw something about her saying in the phone, like, I got ideas for Nate. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe she's going to blackmail his whole family. I don't know though, because deep down inside, she still loves him. And the dude has done a million shitty, horrible things. So it isn't like, oh my God, I thought he was a nice guy. Like, he never was. I'm jumping into another show. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited reactions, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives you only see there. The Patreon link's in front. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.